McConnell was everywhere in Game 3. 10 points, 5 assists, 5 steals. The first player with 5 assists and 5 steals off the bench in a finals game since steals became official in 74. Perk, did you ever turn on the TV after you had a good game, see what your teammates were saying about you?
You damn right.
TJ McConnell should have done that because the Thunder also felt some type of way.
It sucked. Just bad, unforced turnovers. Those usually hurt you, especially in these games where there's like such high stakes and it's going to be separated by, 1 or 2 possessions. We had a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers that also led to touchdowns.
Those plays hurt, especially because they're very controllable. You can take your time and inbound the ball, but you make mistakes in basketball, no matter the stage. And we definitely had opportunities to cover those things up, but also don't let plays like that happen. It just goes back to being tighter, being more focused, being more forceful all night, and things like that really hurt for sure.
Well, that was the TJ McConnell effect. 5 steals, 3 of them in the backcourt. That's the most by any player in a playoff game since player tracking began in 2014. I spoke to TJ just about an hour ago. Take a listen. Here now with TJ McConnell. And TJ, one of the things I love about this team is it feels like everybody has a story, and you do too. 6'1", undrafted, and now here you are 10 years in, playing in the NBA Finals, getting steals on inbound passes that I don't know how you're getting. How much do you reflect on that?
Really, I know for me, I can't speak for everyone, but I'd like to think so, that we'll just kind of stay in the moment and not really reflect on what we've done or a lot about our careers. For me, it's just being in the moment and focusing on Game 4. Game 3, you became the first player off the bench in an NBA Finals game to have 5 assists and 5 steals. Please excuse the pun here, but how much pride do you take in being the lightning that sort of affects this Thunder team? Yeah, honestly, I just try to do my job. Yep. It sounds super cliche, but just try to come in and inject energy when we need it and get my teammates the ball and shoot when I'm open. That's kind of been what I've done my whole career, and I'm not trying to change that. Father's Day's coming up. You had a lot of your family in attendance last night. One of my favorite moments was your grandpa with Pascal Siakam after the game. And what the heck is that about? He's more excited to see Pascal than you? Yeah, I love my grandfather dearly, but he did seem a little bit more excited to see Pascal than he was to see me, but it was good to have him in attendance. He hasn't been able to make it to too many games, so it was a good family night for us. It's wonderful to be able to share that with your family. TJ, sure. Thank you so much. Good luck in Game 4. Thank you.
Appreciate TJ, as always, for the time here. All right, Perk, you're a chiropractor. What adjustments do you need to see made here in Game 4?
Well, get your damn identity back. Right? If you're the Thunder, stop worrying about offense. Stop worrying about who's going to score buckets. You're here because you're one of the best defensive teams that we've seen in the history of the game. That's how you get back to who you are, defending at a high level, not melting into screens, not getting rejected into screens, being up on the pick and roll. Like, those are the things, deflections, high hands. And I will say this last but not least, go back to your big lineup.
That's what Legler was saying before the game.
Go back to your big, because Casey Wallace is giving you absolutely nothing right now. And with that double big lineup, it takes the pressure off of Chet Holmgren. He was exhausted last night.
Yes. And look, if you're going to, I hear what you're saying, Perk, about get your identity being defensive. I agree. But there's also an offensive adjustment I think you can make as well.
I agree.
Tell me if these two things add up. He got blitzed more than he has in any game in the postseason, and they took 22 threes. Yeah. That is an incredibly low number. No. So what was that telling you? They weren't making them pay out of that, and I think one of the reasons is Casey Wallace, he's a really good player. He's played 80 minutes in this series. He has 17 points. Wiggins had 20 in one game. Only got 10 minutes last night. Some of those plays out of the double teams can lead to a shot. Yes. And Wiggins is a guy that can hurt you. So maybe that's another adjustment. Maybe Wallace take his minutes back a little bit, give Wiggins more run next game.
Are you sacrificing a little bit of offense for defense in that case?
I'm just saying I'm going back to the hero ball thing. Okay. The reason why they didn't get the threes, in today's NBA, everybody hates the threes, but 22 is not enough to win a basketball game. Not in today's NBA. So you got to spray out. You got to make the easy pass. And that became the isolation, the hero ball is why they didn't get those looks. Casey Wallace not giving anything because he's not getting anything. It's all one-on-one 1-on-1, my turn, your turn. Chet came out aggressive and scored well. And after that, he took some bad possessions and bad shots. So did J-Dub, even though he scored well. But these are all isolation. This is not OKC identity. This is not how they play offensively. And I think they need to play less hero ball, more kicking and spraying and letting Casey Wallace and Aaron Wiggins and those guys help you out by finding them on the perimeter.
Joe, too.
Not to mention
Two big threes and then see the court no more.
He got a stroke.
Understandably, when we say adjustments, we automatically go to the team that lost, the Oklahoma City Thunder. But you got to believe that the Indiana Pacers right now, they are thinking about what they can even do better because they know they're going to get a stronger punch from the Oklahoma City Thunder here in Game 4. There was something that changed that you were calling for from the Indiana Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton. What was that? How can we see that applied?
I'm feeling like a prophet. I'm feeling like a prophet today. I called out the Benedict Mathurin and I called out the pick and roll with the 5 men.
And you got the 2 rings that Perk just stole.
Yeah, so we see this now. This is a semi-transition, but look how far Chet is right now. He comes off. He can get the throwback if he wants to. He elects to get the flotation device.
From
Easy
far.
money right now. Now we come off the 5-man again. They go under. We twist it to get a better angle. Can we get downhill? Can we get the flare? No, we're going to pull out like we left our phone because you too far low. You too far down. Take that with you. Get back, team. Now we come here, and I love this because he held this in his pocket to the 4th quarter. He did not make this play all game, and it was open. Come off, he revert. He comes back off and twist again because you know you're going to get an angle. Now look at that skip pass. We got a diving guy to the basket, so SGA has to wait. We get Naismith on a wide open 3. The timing of that, I'm telling you, that was definitely strategic because he had that pass and he held that in his pocket to the 4th quarter. I said they were going to use the 5-man for a screen. No more screening guard on guard because you're going to run into another bulldog.
And that's advice from a champion.
And that was actually great. That was a great film right there. But let me say this. We talk about the Indiana pace for us getting up and down. Those clips showed they ran pace in they half-court sets. We got to praise that. Tyrese Halliburton had a little.
If they're able to get to that, that is the style of play that is going to behoove the Indiana Pacers in this series. I don't know. It feels like there might be some energy shifting around
y'all
here.
Stay over there.
I'm staying on my side.
I was the only one. Stay over there.
Y'all know, though, a ton is happening around the league. No days off for Victor Wembanyama.
What's going on here?
Some must-see images of him training. He's in China at a temple, and you got to believe the hype, right? Paige Becker's back from injury, not messing around. She just put up one of the best rookie performances, guys, that we have ever seen.